a person who was in a relationship, even did all the things, you meet the family and all of that, and then they're able to just drop you like that, which would really be consistent with more of an avoidant attachment style. One could track that and say, my gosh, there was absolutely no empathy there, right? Like there was no empathy in the ability to just walk away. But if the lack of empathy was isolated to just that one thing, the dropping you and walking away, like if a person said, yeah, I'm going to be frank with you, for the whole year or two we were together, this was a decent human being. They were present, they were warm, they were responsive, they were attuned. But then when the rubber met the road, they disappeared. That to me is not narcissism. So if they were not entitled, if they were not unempathic, if they were not arrogant and validation seeking, but it really was when that sort of attunement demand, that attachment demand, that connection demand ramped up, even when they were doing all the right things, and then they just really kind of do what feels like either like a ghosting or a cut and run, that is more likely a manifestation of an avoidant attachment. If, however, throughout the relationships, there would be numerous breakups that were very sudden, and interspersed in there was a complete lack of awareness of the harm this was causing, or them doing exactly what worked for them, or, pretty much the relationship ran on their schedule, that to me would be both of those things happening at the same time. So I think that sort of, that lack of, and again, I know we're not supposed to use this term as mental health practitioners, but this is a very survivor-focused term, which is feeling crazy, right? If you didn't feel crazy in the relationship until the very end when they disappeared, that's very different than feeling crazy throughout the relationship and then they disappear. So I think that might be sort of one of the almost armchair indices that you might be in something that's avoidant attachment versus avoidant attachment plus narcissism.